I'm about to get in bed with Joan, and I brought my best. Now I hope that she gets a little fashion policey, because I'm pretty into role play.
I'm Joan Rivers, the name of the show, In Bed with Joan. And let's get right to it. Let's see who's coming out of the closet today. Hello?
Hello.
Hannah Hart. Okay. All right. And don't you look cute in this?
Thank you. I just found this in there.
It's amazing. It's my old onesie.
Oh, that's great. Oh, I was naked when I arrived, so
Yeah,
lifesaver. Yeah,
Better.
much.
So many things to ask you because I love my drunk kitchen. But first, you went from San Francisco to LA to live.
Yeah.
Why? Because you could do my drunk kitchen anywhere.
Well, I actually went from San Francisco to New York, and then when I was in New York, I realized how much I needed to drink, and that's how my drunk kitchen really got started. And then I came to LA because I was told that if I wanted to make things bigger and better, I had to move to Los Angeles. I don't think that's been true.
I'm always impressed with people that go to a strange city because they have a dream. Mm-hmm. Did you know somebody here? Did you know a lot of people?
Well, as somebody who grew up in the Bay Area, I always hated LA because it seemed like a vacuous wasteland.
Right.
No offense.
No,
Please
no.
don't have an earthquake. I'm sorry I said that, Los Angeles. But after, I don't know, living in New York, it was kind of like a pleasant change of pace in a weird way to just go and be able to park and go grocery shopping and then put my groceries in the car and then take them home,
Right.
as opposed to schlepping it on the subway.
Right.
But it was really depressing the first year I lived in Los Angeles. I was like, I don't think I'm going to make it.
And then what happened? You were doing my drunk kitchen already. Mm-hmm. So you had made it in a sense.
Oh, you know, that's give or take. Some people are like, they get the YouTube thing, and then some people are like, what, do you live in your mom's basement? You know?
What made you do it? What made you, and was it a hit right away?
Well, I was a translator. I had moved from San Francisco to New York to do translation. I just had like a cubicle jockey kind of job, and I really missed my friends back home. And one of my friends were talking with me on GChat, using like video chat, and I had just gotten this new laptop, and she was super depressed, and she was like, I miss when we would just like get drunk and cook, man. And I was like, dude, because we're from California, I'll get drunk for you right now. And then I cut it into a show, and then I put it up on YouTube, and then my life changed, and then I wondered why I got those 2 degrees from Berkeley, and everything was different.
Welcome to my drunk kitchen.
One of your degrees was in Japanese.
Yeah!
Say something in Japanese.
私の名前はハナハートです。よろしくお願いします。Joan様.
Now, what did you just say?
I said, my name's Hannah Hart. It's really nice to meet you. And then I said, most honorable Joan.
Let me ask you, and you're so funny. Is the Japanese humor the same as American humor? Tell us a joke, a Japanese joke.
無視を無視してください. Which, if I did it right, it should mean, please ignore the bugs, or don't let the bugs bug you. Because it's kind of like the Japanese really like puns. Puns are kind of my favorite form of humor. But, you know, and you probably understand this, when you're doing comedy, I was really nervous about doing comedy in Japanese, or like just being a
I
funny
wonder
person.
why.
Well, it's true though. You're worried, like you're like.
Well, first of all, in Japan, if you're gonna bomb.
No, you're gonna bomb hard.
You're
Wait!
You're gonna
Oh
bomb.
no! I'm out. I'm out. Oh man, up and at 'em, huh? Anybody? I'm sorry.
But what is off limits? Like here, political correctness is so important. You can't say anybody's this, and you have to be careful. Mm-hmm. If I said we were trying to write a Japanese joke. What's a giant, hairy, purple with 19 legs? No, ask me.
What's giant, hairy, purple with 19 legs?
I don't know, but it's crawling out of the water near Fukushima. Now, would they laugh at that?
You know they would, because they're such a polite race. They would. I mean, they would, you know. You know what they say? Instead of saying something has been like rude or distasteful or anything like that, they say, or like it's boring or anything like that, they go omoshiroi, which means interesting. They don't ever say bad. Like if you take a bite of something and it tastes really bad, they're like, that's an interesting taste. you know?
Manners, manners, manners.
Right. Yeah. And to be fair, like if I, think about the size of the nation, right? It's pretty small and there's a lot of people living there. You better hope that everybody is like a little bit polite, just to make sure that there's not too much bad blood. But we in America are very rude, comparatively speaking. But that's kind of good though. Like you can't trust somebody who hasn't said something that pissed you off. That's like, you're like, okay, now I know you're really being you. Because there's no way on God's green earth that we're going to get along perfectly the moment we, develop a friendship.
Now, you are a lesbian.
Hugely, just phenomenally gay.
All right.
Oh my God, can't get enough.
What's going on with Japanese lesbians? And do they call them lesbians?
Oh my God.
I'm
from
a
the Bay
lesbian.
Area. I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area. We do not make those kind of jokes there. No, they don't. But I don't know. My first girlfriend was Japanese, but she was not gay. Turned out that sucked. But,
or not.
Yeah, or not, rather.
But was that in America or over there?
No, that was in the States. I wasn't out of the closet at the time by any means. I was still very much like super hyper Christian, very conservative. It was really easy for me to never sleep with a boy because I didn't want to have sex with them. The second I had a girlfriend, I was like, oh my God, but now I have to have sex because it's so great.
Right.
But so I don't know about Japanese lesbians. It's hard to say.
What did your family think when you came out?
My family's very conservative. My dad's a preacher.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that was one of those, like, bummer kind of situations. But, it was, I don't know, maybe that's why I don't like it when people are fake, because it's like, that's not, like, you can't have a relationship with somebody if you will refuse to attend their wedding. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like, so why are we even going to get coffee? What's the point of that?
You are so successful on the internet. You have 2 channels now.
I do.
Why? And I am a really stupid person with the internet. Why do you need 2 channels? Can't they just go on your page and click everything they want from there?
Yeah.
Why do you need 2 channels to click?
To be fair, a lot of people just maintain like the one main channel.
Right.
For me, I am a little bit like preachy. Not preachy, but like I actually have my opinions and I have like my real thoughts and my real serious things I want to share. And so on the main channel, I do the drinking and the jokes and the this and the that. On the second channel, I go like, but seriously though, here's what I actually think. And so that's why I started the second channel, was to have a place where I could, voice these things instead of just always withholding them.
Okay. So which one is getting more attention?
Oh my God, the one with the drinking and the jokes and the fuckery.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. I guess I just kind of did it for me, It's like if you're going to be a public figure, you got to have like one facet of it that is aligned with like the inner you too, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. All right. How do you work with the Drunken Kitchen? Do you plan out what you're going to do, how much is just left there?
What's my method?
Yeah.
Well, there's a little something like this.
All right, let's start with this.
Cheers. So basically,
not great, but good.
It's great.
Okay. It's okay.
I mean, I'm very, very happy right now. I have absolutely nothing to complain about.
Yeah.
This is the best.
So go ahead, my angel.
So basically, the My Drunk Kitchen process, and I can hold this while I do it.
Yes.
So basically, the My Drunk Kitchen process entails me getting riled up about a topic in my head, and then I start drinking, and then I start cooking. And then I try to loosely relate the topic, my drinking, and the cooking all together. For instance, recently I made Shake and Bake. That's today's episode. And I talked about earthquakes because I was so frustrated by everybody in LA being like, the big one's coming, the big one's coming. And I'm like, guys, like the release of pressure indicates no big one. That means like little earthquakes, good thing. Lots of earthquakes, bad things. And then I just get drunk and make Shake and Bake.
Right.
I mean, it's an art form. What can I say?
You did something so smart. You wanted to go on tour, and you decided to ask for $50,000, and you went how, and you got $220,000.
$220,000.
Did you keep a list of who gave you what?
Yeah, well, I did, and I send them Christmas cards and for years to come. No, I asked for 50, and then I got $50,000 in like 4.5 hours. And then by the end of the first day, we had 100, which was incredible. And then I started over-promising. And I was like, yeah, we're going to go to New Zealand. We're going to go to Australia. We're going to go all over the UK. And then I got $200,000. I was like, wow, I have $200,000. And then my friend who is a producer was like, and you promised to go where? For how much? Oh, God. So I learned a lot.
So what did you promise them? You said, if you send me $50,000, I will do a tour of the United States. You can come and see me?
It was 20 cities over the course of 10 weeks. And we'd shoot the travel show. And then an episode of My Drunk Kitchen with a fan, with somebody who would like the show. And then I would do a meetup, which is like just asking everybody to come hang out at a food bank. And we did that in all the cities we went to. So it was like a cool like local community thing. And then it was also like a heavy drinking thing. And then it was also like a shooting a travel show thing. So I learned a lot that year, you know. And I think I aged like 10 years in that year.
The $220,000. Do they send you the money? How do you get the money?
PayPal. Indiegogo's great. It was great.
So if I just looked in there now and said, everybody send me $5, I'd like a new bedspread.
I would send you $5.
And they would just send it to me?
Yeah. If you ran an Indiegogo campaign that was carefully structured and highly manicured to your needs for the new bedspread, I hope so.
What if I just said I need plastic surgery?
I don't, you know.
Can you ask them for anything?
You can ask, you know. I think you should really think about what you need. You know,
I need plastic surgery.
I think you look phenomenal.
Well, you should see how I used to look.
I think that was phenomenal too.
I'm going to be honest with you, Hannah, this sucks. I'm telling you this, Hannah, because I feel close to you. All right.
It's because we're in bed.
We're in bed. Now, why do they call people big lesbians? A lot of my friends are lesbians, and they'll say, well, she's a big lesbian, you know. I want to know, what is the difference between a big lesbian and a regular lesbian? You know what I mean? Somebody say, she's a petite lesbian.
I would consider myself a petite lesbian.
Yes, you're a petite lesbian.
Yeah, a petite, delicate, dainty, lovely, strong, tough, super tall lesbian.
No, but super tall now means a big lesbian.
Yeah, I guess. I think that people say, to be totally honest, and I have to gesture while I talk about this. I think that people say like big lesbian, and they mean it like in a little bit of a self-deprecating way. Like they're saying it in that same like kind of like internalized homophobia of like, oh well, that person's a big old lesbian, meaning like they're super butch, or they're the only facet of their personality is them being gay. You know what I mean? As opposed to a regular lesbian, quote unquote, who's just like, yeah, my name's Hannah. I like jazz. I did this. I like drinking. Also, kissing girls. Like, it's just one aspect of who you are.
Have you ever been in bed with an 80-year-old? Because I can do amazing things with my medical alert bracelet. I can send that buzz around the world.
Oh, my God. I think I'm getting a buzz just from talking about it.
To me, the phrase, I've fallen, I can't get up, is a come on.
Oh, my God.
You are what they call a YouTube partner. What the hell does that mean? I mean, if gay marriage were legal, would it suddenly be a YouTube
Civil
wife?
union?
Yeah, civil union.
A YouTube partner is basically, I mean, you know, this channel's probably a YouTube partner. But a YouTube partner is simply somebody who has made a business agreement with Google that I will produce content and you will run ads on it and we'll split the money in a very small, minor fraction of a way.
Yeah, see, I don't know any of this.
Yeah, but that's my livelihood. That's my life. Yeah.
All right, that's good. It's good.
That and selling book deals.
Meaning.
I sold a book.
How great!
This is a communal gasp. Thank you.
On what?
It's called My Drunk Kitchen. And it's a self-help book. It's a parody cooking self-help book. It's kind of like recipes for self-doubt, and it's just under the umbrella of My Drunk Kitchen. But I'm really, really happy with the way it turned out. It's in stores this August.
When did you know it was finished? Because when I write a book, I write with a collaborator, Larry Amorose, but and he'll say it's finished, and I said, no, it's not.
It's never finished.
I will be writing my will from the grave. You know what I'm saying?
God willing. Yeah. No.
Yeah. The dog gets nothing.
Yeah. The dog gets
No,
nothing.
fuck the dog. It doesn't know. These morons that leave the dog hundreds of
All right,
thousands
bring her
of
back.
dollars.
We got some more proofs on the will.
Yeah.
Sorry, resuscitator. We got to finish the will.
You won the Streamy Award.
I did.
Now explain what the Streamy Award is. And how does one get that?
Well,
It sounds like a urinary infection. Yeah. Best urinary infection.
the streaming.
The Streamy.
Yeah.
I'm so touched.
I know. It's disgusting, and I love it. A streaming award is like a streaming award, I guess. It's an award show put on by people to like award online video content kind of thing. And so I won the Streamy for Best Female Comedy last year, and it was super cool. I was really, really happy with it.
What, did you go to the event?
Oh yeah, I wore like pleather pants. I ran up on stage.
Oh.
I was like, yes, yes,
Oh.
you know. I was super happy. No, I was like, it was exciting, you know. And it's kind of funny though because it's like at the award show, a lot of people are like poking fun at it, being like, oh, we're at the like online awards, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's like, yeah, it's a great award show. We're having a great time. Everybody's happy.
What's your personal life?
I think that I'm a real believer in like found family. You know what I mean? Your family
Yeah.
are the people that you find in your life that support you in the ways you need support, and you
Right.
support them in the ways they need support. So I'd say that that's really like what I have in my life right now, which is great because you get a lot of invitations to a lot of different Christmases. You know, and that's cool. I'll take it.
Hannah, my darling, we have a section on this show which it gives you a chance to apologize to someone that you did something bad to as a child, as an adult, yesterday, whatever. It's called I'm Sorry.
Hey, that one guy at Cafe Gratitude. I just want to let you know that when I bought that iced tea to go, I was in a really big rush. So I didn't add the extra $1 tip just because I didn't even sign for anything. And I'm sorry I didn't tip you. You made that iced tea, and I've thought about it for 3 days.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't tip cheap because they need it as much.
Because they're having a long day. I mean, I think everybody in the entire world should work in the service industry at least once.
Yeah.
You know, because it's important that you have a job at one point in your life that you get tipped for. Because that way you realize that there are good people and bad people in the world.
I know if somebody limps over to the table, they're going to get a bigger tip from me.
I would just be like, God, I hope they didn't touch my food.
Now, our next thing that we'd like to ask you, which is the reverse of I'm sorry, it's called sit on it and rotate. And that's someone that did you wrong.
Hey, that one person at that one place in Sedona, Arizona. When I bought that bottle of wine and you charged me $50, and then in that moment I was like, whoa, this wasn't the discount wine. I thought this was like half price. And you were like, sorry, we can't take it back. And I was like, I didn't even leave the room. We're still talking literally right now. That was not kind. You really should have just taken back the wine. I left the bottle. You should have just reimbursed my credit card.
Well, you are terrific. I love
You're
talking with
terrific.
you.
This is great.
And I love what you wore in bed. It's a onesie.
Yeah, you know, bow ties.
Yeah, very chic.
I wish it could spin. Wouldn't that be cool? If I could just secretly push a button and be like, woo!
I thank you so much.
Yeah,
And
thanks for having
everybody,
me.
Hannah Hart.
Thank you.
And would you do the honors and clap us out?
Yeah, for sure. Be sure to subscribe to this channel for more In Bed with Joan. Well, I was just in bed with Joan, and I think I've got a new fetish.
Hannah was a lovely, sweet, smart girl. And I'd be delighted to have her as a daughter or a son. Let me know who you'd like to see in bed with me. You can do it by sending me a message on Facebook or Twitter.